Okay, let's see if this one works any better. It appears to be so. Um, Appreciate everybody. Had a, I actually terminated the last live stream. It wasn't going so smoothly. It was just buffering really bad, and I think I know what it was. I was actually processing a video for upload, so that is kind of weird that it would buffer, and as soon as I shut down the software, it's no problem. So it's kind of weird, just very weird. So let me just go in here and delete this video so nobody accidentally wastes their time. Okay, boom, boom, delete forever. And we should be good now. We should be good. So as I was mentioning earlier in the other live stream, silver just sitting there, floating right around that $24 range. Little ambiance. So sitting right around that $24 range. It's what was it? Upper. What was up? Let me just take a look. Another look, boy. I'm just getting a hard day today at work. Just a Kitco Metals is where I normally go. Spot price, and as I mentioned before, the New York Spot Exchange is closed. We're relying now on the Asian European markets. Silver is $24.90. I'm hoping it really crest over the $25 mark. Really hoping that's going to happen. And as I was mentioning to somebody, let me see if I can see the name here. I forgot who he was, but I just don't really share. Just before I canceled the last video, asked me how much silver I got. I never really, that's never really share that information. Just, it's just silly. So I'm hoping that the video and everything is better now. I'm not showing any error messages or any buffering issues on my end like I was before. Jimmy Johnny, hurry up already. Okay. John Wright in the house. John Raman, you're back. Yeah, Vegas Stacker, hello. One of these days I got to get back out to Vegas. I really actually enjoy myself, even though I'm not a gambler. I like just chilling out, walking around the various casinos and just eating kinds of good food and whatnot. R. Macful, thank you again. Let's try it again. Carl 28560 back online. Theta 1, buffering issues? Theta, come on. Buffering issues? The Enabler, thank you. Jack Owen, hello from the UK. Jack Owen in the house from the UK. And he is saying that the stream is better. EOTech is on the AR. That is correct. It's an AR. And that is an EOTech. One of these days I want to be able to get an ACOG, but the one I want is like $1,200. I would love to get an ACOG for that. How come I was second in the room and there was a thumbs down already? I don't know. Isn't that amazing? You so much as breathe nowadays and they freaking criticize you or thumb down you. It's just amazing. Yeah, Peter Schweigart, I really would appreciate if everybody just gave me a thumbs up and keep reminding everybody. Little Red Pony and Edgewater Heating. How was everybody's day at work today? God, I don't know whether it's the change from summer into that fall season. I just feel lethargic and tired. I don't know what it is, just tired. Just hit 250 ounces of silver. Next step is 500 ounces. Hopefully I will get there before silver goes up more. Sebastian B in the house. 250 ounces, my friend. That is freaking awesome. Awesome. You got some real savings there. Nobody can take it away. Google surveillance. Oh, not his guy again. Every day, Google surveillance. I reported you. Okay. Jack Owen. Well, Sebastian, I just got to 300 ounces. We're going to make it. That's right. You guys are going to make it together. Silver Wolf in the house. Silver Wolf 33 retracted his own message. Silver Starter stacking. Hello, everybody. Dennis the Menace. You are having a stream at the same time as Trump? Ooh, I didn't realize that. Let's see who can get more. Where is he right now? Is he in Pennsylvania by chance? Erie County? I'm curious. If somebody can answer that, I would appreciate that. I guess that was bad timing on my part, right? How can I compete with Donald Trump? Vegas Stacker. So actually, I better watch myself, because now all the conservatives are probably not even going to join here. They're going to probably get a bunch of libertards here. Pristine Green in the house. Theta 1 catching up from Australia. Got that Theta 1. You know it. My favorite. One of these. I got to get my goal in Theta. I haven't reached my goal yet, but one of these days I'm going to get it. Is there a Raspberry Pi in the room? I know what you're talking about. Raspberry. Isn't it that streaming thing? I don't own a Raspberry Pi. But I know there is a streaming thing called Raspberry Pi, I think. One of these days I'll have to pick one up so I can stream. BTC's up. Yeah, I saw that. The last time I saw BTC, I think it was about an hour and a half ago, was sitting at 11,900, give or take a few bucks. Really nice jump. Really nice jump. Zig and Zag. Good day, sir. The stream is just fine. Thank you so much. Fully Awakened is here. And thank you so much, Fully Awakened, for smashing the like button. In Minnesota, have 6 inches of snow here. Oh, man. Jimmy Dean in the house. I love snow. I really do. Rough day at work. It wasn't a rough day. I'm just exhausted. Again, there could be that season change, you know. I don't know. And I'll be honest, I haven't been eating the best. I should eat a little bit better. Edgewater heating, cold and raining where he's at. Long day cooking for a funeral party and burnt my hand twice. Ouch. Found an old stock certificate today. I don't think the company's around anymore. Bummer. I wonder if there's still anything that can be done. They really want to take food out of others' mouths. He said 62% tax in California if Biden is elected. That's awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. 62% of somebody's paycheck. That's awesome, man. You get to keep the remaining 30%. Isn't that generous? Think about this. God only wants 10% tithing, yet somehow government demands almost all your paycheck. Isn't that amazing? You know, they could rectify this and stop giving away things for free and get those other people back to work for the things they want. This is just vote buying. And, you know, they think people hear, you know, I'm going to get free medical. You're not going to get free medical. You're going to get what they call medical plan, but their free version will be a very stripped down version. Imagine that most of the coverage will be stripped away. Your lines and your waiting periods will be longer. It will. You won't even want to utilize the health care. How do you think they'll make money? They'll make it as difficult as possible for you to utilize it. You'll get to the point where you give up. That's free. Paid for by the people who actually work for a living. Erie, Pennsylvania. I used to go to Erie. I used to actually live in the Buffalo region of New York. And I used to go and drive to Erie every now and then, take care of business. So that was pretty smart for Trump to hold his rally in Erie. What he's going to do is not only is he going to attract people in Erie County and the surrounding cities, but he's also going to attract people from the west part of New York, the Buffalo region and the Dunkirk region of New York. So pretty good. I like that. Very strategic. And for the rest of his campaigning, whatever he's got, 2 weeks? I think he should do close to borders. What I'm saying is pick a state and, actually an important city, but if it's close to a border of another state, definitely leverage that. and get people, that way you're double dipping. I think Trono is in Michigan. Okay. Adrian Branham, suggestion B. Oh, yeah, you misspelled that. Just voted early Trump 2020. I hope, Pristine, that you dropped your ballot in. You did not mail it. Please tell me you dropped your ballot in and did not mail it. Please, everybody who's voting, regardless of what party you're voting, I want your vote to count. I really do. So make sure it's counted by going to the ballot box and dropping it. Edgewater again. Trump is in Erie. Good food, man, out there. Up there, I should say. Frank Tomas, is silver too high to invest in right now? No, honestly. You remember Tomas when silver was right, 14, 15. It even went around 16, and I was urging people to buy, and people said no. We're going to wait until it drops to 13 and 12, and then buy. This is too high, they said. Well, now look at it. What it's done. It's 24, 25 now. And the people are saying the same thing. I'm telling them to buy. And they're saying, no, I'm going to wait until it drops to 21, 20, $21 or $20 and then buy. No, I'm telling you, when it takes that kind of a dip, it's very difficult to buy any precious metals. You ain't seen nothing yet. 25 ain't nothing. Go ahead and buy. In a year or two, you're going to be thankful that you did. Please buy your silver. Don't stop buying. Obviously, attempt to buy on the dips, right? But do not think 25 is too high to buy. Never, never, never. Good question. Frank Tomas in the house. I know it hurts. I know it hurts to buy. But you're gonna be very happy. I used to have to shovel it, John Raman. I just love that. I just love snow. It just does something to my soul. Salt water, ocean and snow. It just does something. The change of leaves just does something. North Carolina in the house, that'd be Jay Farabee. Tube socks in the house. While Joe is trying to make everything free, why don't we just go ahead and give everyone a house and a car like Bernie wants? Nothing in life has ever been free, yet people want to believe it. Just the people who receive it. You can guarantee the people that can afford it will not get any of that for free. They won't get the free medical. They won't get anything for free. Obviously, they won't. But I also noticed something about when somebody gets something for free. I was born in Brooklyn, rough neighborhood, raised in the Bronx, and I lived witnessing people on welfare. I lived witnessing people getting something for free. They don't take care of it. When they get something for free, they don't appreciate it. Typically a car will last somebody, I don't know, until it drops dead if they want. But if somebody gets a car and they got it for free, you're lucky if they get 2 years out of it and it's wrecked up. They rag on it. Everything, even their homes, even subsidized housing. You wonder, homes are being subsidized to a lot of people in fairly nice neighborhoods. Yet you drive by those homes. They're ragged. They're falling apart. Garbage all over the lawn. They don't appreciate anything they have not worked for. And they're under the assumption they'll get a replacement once that wears out. Turn this light around. It's bugging me. So I don't agree with giving anybody anything for free unless they truly need it. And if you work for it, you'll take care of it, right? It'll look better. It'll serve you better because you're going to have to go out and work for it again. Volume's a bit low. Well, I haven't changed anything. I'll put the mic in front of me. That's JW. Silver Gambit, 22, 23 will be the lowest you see if you see it. Just bought at 17. So somebody said he just bought at 17. Okay. What do you think about trading gold for Bitcoin? Um, it's a difficult one. I would definitely wait if you're going to do it for a significant drop in Bitcoin before you do it. I would wait till Bitcoin drops from the $11,900 mark down to hopefully 11,200. Then I would consider it. But once you see another spike in Bitcoin, I would definitely cash out and try to wait for another drop and repeat and rinse, so to speak. Or just cash out of Bitcoin and reinvest in gold, something like that. So you have more than what you started with. My apologies. What do I think is a good total goal for Theta? I think for life-changing wealth, well, then you're talking. Well, that all depends on how high Theta goes, and nobody really knows, right? A lot of people are theorizing. So if Theta went to $100 per Theta, then you would definitely not need quite as much. You maybe need, I don't know, 30,000, 40,000, but it's kind of hard to say. I would say a beginning goal is probably good, is 10,000. And I still have yet to, I'm still trying, but definitely work towards that goal and then maybe get to the 15,000 mark. I think you're going to be pleased with 10,000, 15,000 Theta, but also that's based on, let's just say $20, and you could probably pay your house off. But don't forget, if I have a goal of, let's say 10,000, I really tack on 30% because I know I have to give the government 30% of that, right? I do. So always, when you're doing the math on how much you want to make, always factor in about an extra 30% on top of your goal, of what your goal is, 30% of your goal. So if you want to pay off your house, there's people that have, let's say, a $200,000 mortgage. I'm just using that number. Then I think, 11, 12,000 Theta plus a little extra for the taxman, you're going to pay off your house, providing it gets to $20. And a lot of people are speculating Theta will get to $20 by the end of 2021. That's what they are saying. So yeah, good. Joe W., thank you for the question. Great question. Difficult for me to answer. If Harris Biden wins, silver skyrockets. Trump, everything returns to normal, silver slumps. There is that possibility. You know that? What James Moga is saying, there is that possibility. As people lose confidence in the dollar, they will leave the dollar and go into precious metals, gold and silver. They will evacuate from the banks. The opposite, I have to admit, could happen if Trump wins. I think by Trump winning, though, there's much more positive. the silver going down is minuscule, but it does offer us some very good advantages when silver price drops, right? I always say buy on the dips. So if silver drops, it gives us an advantage to accumulate more at a cheaper price. But I always give the analogy that precious metals, gold and silver, is like an athlete. As silly as it sounds, if you see it do $30, and it has touched $30 this year, if you see it and it falls back down, you know it can do it. You know that athlete can do it. It's done it once. So don't really worry about the price falling if Trump wins. Just stack more and know that if it hit $30 one time, it can do it again, right? So as silly as that sounds, Just have faith in what we're doing. All right. Keep stacking your gold. Keep stacking your silver. For those who are into cryptos, keep doing it. I think you can be very happy with that that spread, that diversification. Chung Choi, thank you so much for being here. Roan Bear in the house. Hello. Theta 1, 30,000. 30,000, that's a hard, for me, that'll be a hard goal to meet. But I would love to have 30,000 Theta. If you don't, or you can't hold it, you can't own or brag about it. Okay. I appreciate that. Where are you all buying your Theta from? So there's a couple places online. Simple Swap is one of them. My mind is so mentally fried right now. I'm sure a few people can chime in and tell you where to buy it, but Simple Swap would be one. Right now is the time to buy the physical currency. You never know what will happen. This insurance is a financial crisis. We're definitely going to see. Prepare yourself. Absolutely. Silver Wolf, prepare yourself. Silver Gambit. I'm honestly still trying to figure out how to get Theta in the United States. Again, Simple Swap. Go to simpleswap.io, I think it is. There's a few other places that you can get it. Again, look at the comments. I'm sure a few people here will chime in. One of the places is Simple Swap. JK Pioneer, Jay, how about a life-changing amount in silver? Let's say pay off a house. I think, all right, I think 12,000 plus 30% more for the tax man, depending on your mortgage. See, I don't know you. What if you only have 50,000 in to pay off your house and you don't even need 10,000? So I don't know you. No disrespect, but if I'm telling you right now, here's the answer. They're speculating Theta is going to go to $20 by the end of 2021. You figure out how much you're going to need if that price prediction is correct. That's the best I can tell you, plus a little extra for the tax man. Soyums, what happens if I pay 30% tax and then the crypto dumps to zero? Huh? First of all, you would cash out of the crypto, right? And then you pay your tax man. So after you cash out, it's irrelevant what crypto drops to. You've done cashed out. You're not going to pay your mortgage off or your car off or your student loan off in cryptocurrency. You have to convert it to fiat currency. So that question is irrelevant. If I send you a pure silver Trump head, will you place it in the background? Let me ask you something. If I placed it up there, would that be acceptable? On the top where that mug is, would that be acceptable? The only other way I can do it would be if I got one of those little coin stands and then placed it, let's say, up there. You know, those little plastic. Then, yeah, I would definitely put it anywhere. I love showing off. I love showing that sort of stuff off. But yes, definitely by means. But don't put yourself out, really. You don't need to send me nothing. Joe W's, thanks, man. Never thought on tacking on 30%. Yeah, it's about 30% for everybody. And that's a combination. When I say 30%, we're talking about a 5% for your state taxes and about 25% for your federal taxes. That's probably pretty damn close for most people. Theta is down right now. Fast Eddie, you make a good point. Theta is down. And that's, as down as I think it's going to get. It might get a penny more or, 2 pennies more. But I think right now, if you're thinking about getting Theta, now's a good time. And I'll tell you why. Theta is coming down from. That's what's important to know. It's coming down from the 65 to 68 cent range, and it's now sitting right around the 59 cent range. So it definitely, not only is it down, but where it came from. So again, just like cryptos, if it can get up to some place, it can definitely do it again. Thank you so much. Fast Eddie, thank you. Social discontinuing. Harris will be president after Biden steps down. That is the plan. That is their plan. Seth Rich is a hero. Why Theta and not AGX? I don't even know what AGX is. I am not a cryptocurrency professional. I picked about 5 of them, and I just don't have enough money to go freaking investing on at this coin, that coin, that coin, that coin, that coin, that coin. So I don't know what AGX is. So Tamara Peabody, X22 report is now on Rumble. So what is Rumble? Is that another network now? So I'm very curious. Please answer that, because if it's a decent platform, I wouldn't mind joining it. Just hit 28,174 Theta last night. I'm so envious of you. We buy Litecoin through Gemini, then use Simple Swap to trade it for the Theta. I can't imagine even having 28,000. That's freaking awesome. Good for you, man. JW, you're going places. Where do I store my Theta? I store it on Theta Wallet. So just Google Theta Wallet. It's on Theta's own website. It's the only place I believe you can store Theta. Silver Gambit, 10,000 ounces of silver. Sure, 10,000 ounces I think is more than adequate. A lot of freaking space though, but more than adequate. We have 20,000 of them staked with G-Pool earning T-Fuel. That's freaking awesome, man. That is awesome. Dove Season 91, howdy, driving in and listening. Thank you so much, Dove Season 91. Appreciate it. The Sean Murphy Journal. That sounds so freaking formal. That's awesome. Is platinum still a solid investment? I think it is. I mean, I'm just not into it personally. I don't think there's anything wrong with platinum, but if I had my druthers, and I would just go for gold. It visually separates itself. I would be afraid that the people you're selling to in hard times might not believe that it's platinum or even know what platinum is. If I had my druthers, if I had my choice, I'd go with gold. But there's nothing wrong with platinum. It's just a preference of mine. And just because it's a preference doesn't mean it's right and doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just what I do. Theta Wallet, then if you have 10K of Theta, you can then get a Guardian node. However, be very careful about setting up a Guardian node with only 10K. The more Theta you have, obviously, the faster you're going to earn T-Fuel. 10K is the minimum that you can earn T-Fuel. So I question whether leaving your computer on all the time, the electricity bill, is worth the little bit of T-Fuel, you know what I mean, that you're going to get. So you're going to have to do the math. Maybe 15 or 20,000. The more you stake, the faster you're growing your T-Fuel. So I question whether leaving your computer on is really worth the T-Fuel that you're getting. Just be careful. But he is right. Theta 1 is definitely right. 10,000 of Theta, and you can get a Guardian node. Nothing wrong with that. No, sir. Guardian node starts at 10,000. Long time no chat. Hope you are good. I am very good. That is by KRLE 2582. Thank you so much. Sean Michael Murphy, Steve Miller Gold Record. Thank you so much. I used to listen to Steve Miller a lot. Trump is going after the central bank next. I hope so. I hope so. So we'll destroy the CB. Just my opinion, okay? Theta is now 60 cents. That's still, no. It went up that quick? I got to double check. Well, maybe it is actually. Yeah, because what did I just say? It was 60. It was 59 when I. Yeah, so 60 sounds. It went up a penny. Okay. How would you teach about silver and gold in schools? I did a video on it. Go back about 2 years and look at my video where I hold up a dollar bill and I compare it to an ounce of silver. Please do it. And leave a comment if you do. Let me know. It was about 2 years ago, so it should be easy to find. In 2 years when the prices, see, I question, 500, 1,000 for each data. That would be a dream come true. I just hope it gets to $100, JW. So what is the name of that rumble? I'll have to look at that, Tamara. Hope silver goes down so I can buy more. Absolutely. Maynard in the house. Thank you so much, Maynard. Maynard Weldman. Thank you so much. Seth Rich is here. Do you think this laptop caper will end Biden's campaign? I think this next debate is going to blow it out of the water. And speaking of that, I want to piggyback and leverage that question. So as you know, Twitter and Facebook banned any information, any tweets pertaining to the laptop. That actually backfired on them. It was just announced today because of their banning. It's kind of like a cookie jar. When you tell somebody you can't have a cookie, they want one even more. So what has happened now, it has actually been, there is actually a hunger now for that forbidden fruit. And the exposure is actually more than doubled than what would have taken place if Twitter and Facebook had not banned that information. So it bit them in the ass. A lot of people looking into this now, and I think what's going to occur now is there's going to be a pinnacle. Once Trump mentions it in this third debate, people are just going to go freaking rock crazy. I want to just mention something to you as well. The left-leaning news organizations are coming out and saying former general or former CIA or former FBI says this has the earmarkings of Russian hoaxes. I want to tell you, when you hear the word former, I am ex-military. I used to work and have, I was briefed to stuff, okay? And I can tell you, when I became former, I was what they call debriefed. When these news media outlets say this former person says this is Russian hacking, you know they're lying, because once they are former, they are debriefed and have no access to sensitive information. Please listen to the words that the news is saying very critically. You can glaze over words like that very easily. Okay? Once you are no longer, when you're briefed to a program, the government insists that you have to have a need to know. There has to be a strong justification, right? So once you quit, you retire, once your job title changes and you no longer need access to that information, you are debriefed. Okay? And that's what the news media outlets are coming out now. They're saying this former Intel person, this former FBI, this former CIA. It's bullshit. That's the news media outlets lying to you. Okay? They have once you're out, and there might be some military people here, they can confirm what I'm saying. You are debriefed, and you have no access to that intel. I need to get some T-Fuel, Daddy-O. And I will. Once I get that goal, I probably will do a Guardian. I am not comfortable about leaving my computer on the time all the time, but I will try. You know, I will consider it. I'll just do a VPN or something, and I'll get that. I will definitely probably start that node. Seth Rich, thank you so much for the great question. Daddy-O, thank you again. Eddie Del Coro, just bought today my first 5-ounce silver. You freaking awesome guy, man. 5-ounce silver. Thank you so much for joining me here on this channel. Who else is here? So I guess Daddy-O is telling me that Theta's climbing up now. What am I buying for prepping purposes? Excellent question. So, don't laugh. Gold and silver. That's my financial preps, as well as cryptocurrency. But I'm also buying a lot of food. I've stored food in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. I can easily say 500 pounds worth of food stored in that manner. I got, I think, 50 cans of Mountain House, the big cans of Mountain House freeze-dried foods, various cans of other types of foods and whatnot, pastas, you name it, I got it. And I've done some videos in the past, again, a year, 2 years ago, where I show off my preps. So definitely go check them out. I'll give you some great ideas. My only recommendation, because I've made some mistakes as well prepping food, don't admire your food stacking, the volume of food, and just watch it grow. You got to eat what you prep. So because you'll find that you come back a year or two later and the damn food is expired. So only prep what you normally eat, right? And then just keep rotating it. The only difference is here, for prepping purposes, instead of buying one can, you're going to always buy another can for prepping purpose. And just that's how your stack is, your food supplies are going to grow. And definitely set a goal. I would do a minimum of 2 months per person in the household of food. There's other things I'm prepping with, various tools, water filtration systems. I got too much time to talk about what I got in this short video. But definitely get that minimum 2 months worth of food. I would definitely get 1 week worth of food now before the elections, because you don't know what's going to happen after the elections. Violence, you never know. Bullets, guns. That right there is a prep right there. Social discontinued, thanks for the question. You got enough guns and bullets for Civil War? Yeah, I think I do. Go give a thumbs up for this video. Only 19 of us have done it. Yeah, if you can give me a thumbs up, I really would appreciate it. Thank you, Jay Farabee. I believe Theta will be in the thousands in 10 years. It will be used for universal basic income if Theta follows the path of Ethereum. I just hope it gets what am I saying? It would be a dream if it got $50 for me, $100 for me. That would be just smoking dream. And I'd probably cash out and live the rest of my life debt free. Nick Miller, thank you. No, I just put on a red light. I wanted something different. I like how it's glowing off the gun. Who else is here? Surprised you have not heard Biden deny. No, he's not going to deny it. Joe and his son smoking crack on the run. The Sean Murphy silver, I believe, went up today a little bit. Yes, it did. Where we go one, we go all. Bill Laurie, thank you so much. And Jack Owen, I agree. That is correct. Air Mac Full. Once you're debriefed, you're not allowed. You sign a disclosure form. That's part of your debrief form. And you're not allowed to speak about anything. So, yeah, that's definitely a true statement. JW, correct. I worked, past tense, I worked with nukes in the Army and was not allowed to even talk about it for 5 years after. If it wasn't for the medals I received, I couldn't even prove I worked with the nukes. G-Pool allows you to delegate, that's JW, thank you, Maynard. G-Pool allows you to delegate your theta and earn T-Fuel without taking from your wallet. Another option without running a node. Info on tube, but I am no expert. I'm just reading the comments right now. John L. Voth, I'm running the Eagle Edge node earning T-Fuel. That's freaking awesome, man, folks. If Biden wins, I'm closing my company. I'm curious what company you're running, but then that'll give away your personal information, so please do not do that. Scrapper Stacker, Michael Martin, how about those laptops? How about them? After the election, hopefully we'll not become the Walking Dead. Yes, John L1 at home at office. I don't know what that means. How long have I been on? It's been a while. And if I can just ask everybody a favor, if you can give me a thumbs up, I really would appreciate that. I really do. Other than that, I'm pretty much dead in the water here as far as time goes. I probably have about another minute or two left. So if there's any other questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. But other than that, it was just a very exhausting day at work today. Physically demanding, that sort of thing. And yeah, a silver went up. It definitely went up. I think it's sitting right around 24.90 as we speak. So I think yesterday it was like 24.49, somewhere in there, give or take. So definitely. What if Biden and Harris confiscate all semi-automatic rifles? Mine would have been lost. Let's put it that way. It'll get lost. Mary Beth, I missed you again. Geez, Mary Beth, I apologize. I do apologize. Thanks for your time. No, thank you, JW, for your time. What do you think about landing on an asteroid? I don't really think about stuff like that. I think it'd kind of be cool. Yeah, I'll be uploading a video right after this as well. My morning ride to work is what the video is. For capital gains on crypto, will accountants be familiar with it, or should I seek out a specific crypto accountant? I think any accountant now is aware of it. I know my accountant; he's no special accountant, and he's already aware of the tax liabilities on cryptocurrencies. You have reached your personal current silver goal yet? No, I haven't. I'm just shy of it, but have not quite reached it yet. And I do phase in and out of silver. You know, as one market spikes upwards, I actually try to go for the other market. And right now I'm trying to stack some. I'm trying to multitask on a limited budget. So, you know, silver's on the rise again. So now, you know, I'll go to the other market, the crypto market, and vice versa. Anyway, folks, you have a great day. I'm going to go and have some dinner and just chillax. I got that statement, that term, that I got that from the Bernie Mac show. I used to love that show, the Bernie Mac show. Freaking funny as all get up. Anyway, take care of yourselves, folks, and have